Is anybody paying attention to what's happening in London? I'm going to say it here on the floor of the House and get the scorn of people when I say you've got a massive Muslim takeover of the United Kingdom going on right before our eyes. They always say, Chip, well, what is wrong with that? Well, I've got some pretty strong concerns about Sharia law.
Republican lawmakers in the United States have sparked controversy with warnings of what they describe as a massive Muslim takeover in both the United Kingdom and the United States. Despite Muslims constituting a small percentage of the population in both the countries, concerns have been raised about their alleged influence in government. In recent speech on the House floor, Representative Chip Roy of Texas voiced his apprehensions, stating, "You have got a massive Muslim takeover on the United Kingdom going on right before your eyes." He expressed concerns about the potential imposition of Sharia law and its impact on American society. Representative Lauren Boebert of Colorado echoed these sentiments, claiming the United Kingdom has radical Islamists taking political office all over the country. She urged Americans to heed the situation across the pond, warning that similar occurrences could unfold in the US. These remarks follow the UK's recent local elections, where the Liberal Democrats made significant gains while the Conservative Party suffered loss. Although it remains unclear how many newly elected officials are Muslims, census data indicates that Muslims constitute 6.5% of the UK population. Meanwhile, in the United States, Muslims make up an estimated 1.1% of the population, according to Pew Research Center data from 2017. Critics have denounced these claims of a Muslim takeover as fear-mongering and Islamophobic. Human rights lawyer Qasim Rashid highlighted the disparity in Muslim populations between the two countries and emphasized the importance of separation between states and religion. British-American journalist Mehdi Hassan condemned the remarks made by Representative Roy, labeling them as dishonest, ignorant, and bigoted. He questioned whether Roy would face consequences for his statements and criticized the lack of condemnation from his Democratic counterparts. In related news, Representative Rashida Tlaib, the lone Palestinian American in Congress, was recently convicted for her pro-Palestinian statements during the Israel-Hamas conflict. As tensions surrounding immigration and religious diversity continue to simmer, the debate over multiculturalism and national identity shows no signs of abating. Stay tuned with Oneindia News for more updates on this developing story and other news from around the globe.
Is anybody paying attention to what's happening in London? I'm going to say it here on the floor of the House and get the scorn of people when I say you've got a massive Muslim takeover of the United Kingdom going on right before our eyes. They always say, Chip, well, what is wrong with that? Well, I've got some pretty strong concerns about Sharia law and whether that'll be forced upon the American people. In this case, the people of the United Kingdom. I've got pretty strong concerns about people who want to see Israel's destruction, who were happy about October 7th, who were elected in the United Kingdom. Some might say that we've seen that here in the United States. What are we going to do about that? We have 51.5 million people who are foreign-born in the United States. They have about 20 to 25 million kids. That puts that well over 20-something% of our population. It's the highest such number in the history of our country. People say, well, isn't that great? Is it? Are we teaching people about Western civilization? Are we teaching people about the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the rule of law? Are we teaching them Western values? Are we teaching them God exists? Are we teaching them the importance of freedom? Or are we teaching an entire generation or two or three to run around complaining about what's wrong and why the entire world is against them because of their skin color, their sex, their supposed gender identity, whatever the hell category we create to make people have an excuse for not just stepping up and achieving the American.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.